Ish with Palmer Gaming, and we are going to be continuing our Gandalf the Grey playthrough. Got my hot tea, and got my game ready, so let's begin. I am hoping Rob and Kant will be able to join us again. It's pretty fun chatting with him last time. And make sure we're on Gandalf. Yep, alright. Let's begin. If you notice some differences between, like, soul level between this stream and last stream, I did some leveling up off screen, and I think even opened up a few new areas, but I didn't do any bosses off camera. That's the main thing. Yeah. We just finished doing everything up there. Like, we killed the stray demon off screen and all that good stuff, and... well... give me a second to get my bearings again. I've got 7,000 souls. I feel I can go do something with that while I figure out the best route for Gandalf here. I'll be honest, I've been playing Dark Souls 2 a lot lately. And boy, did I take for granted how fast drinking an Estus flask is in Dark Souls 3.
Ah, well, 'tis good to see ye, and what needs smithing this day?
Okay. I feel like we could reinforce or infuse or something. So we're using that. And staff we're using too. Is that in another category? Or I just can't level it up, I guess. Okay. Let's just start with this. Alright. I also found out we can fuse it with the crystal gem, give it intelligence scaling. That? Yeah. I don't think that would be a bad idea necessarily, so... yeah. None of those.
Okay. I don't want to...
alright, cool. I think we'll just go this way first. But yeah, I have been playing Dark Souls 2 a lot lately, and boy. There's not much to say about it, but that most people won't already know, but holy cow. The amount of effort, time it takes, goodness. Oh, okay, bye. Like, it's rather difficult, and I don't really think Dark Souls 3 is that hard right now, because, well, I've played it so much. I played like 100 hours of it the first week I got it, so that's a great deal of something to do with my view on the difficulty. Going back to Dark Souls 2, is rather challenging. Okay, cool. There it is. We don't need to deal with those butchers or anything. So I bit the bullet and spent 10k on this big floppy hat, and I didn't realize your face becomes like a bird mask. It reminds me of like, there was a movie back in the day, probably 5 years ago or so now, about the plague coming back, and it had like the bad guy wearing one of those plague masks that kind of looks like a bird. That's what it reminds me of. Oh man. That right there, like drinking that Hesper Splash. It's so fast now. Everything is fast. There's like, I believe it's a completely different engine than Dark Souls 2, so the game flow is much more like Bloodborne. Ashes, we'll have to take those back to what's her nuts. And this guy will drop his shield, but of course we're Gandalf. We don't use shields, but we'll certainly use the souls he gives us. Throwing knife does just about as much as my spell. Yeah, like that. Got him. There's another shield up that way, so for those of you who want the crest shield fairly early on in the game, you can go that route, but we're Gandalf, we don't need that. Let's see here, how much is it to level up now? 400 more, so by the time we reach, oh, I guess we could rest at this. By the time we reach our next bonfire, should be good. Alright, jolly ho! I almost wish... almost. Nah. Those tough NPC hunter guys respawn every time. Farming those dudes, especially the 3 at Lothric Castle, that'd be a nice way to farm souls. Oh doggy, oh doggy, oh doggy. Gandalf is more like that person. There was another one of you. Died? Somehow? $301. Nice. Oh, okay. Pick it fast. Yeah, you shoot that tree. Oh my. I'm gonna go ahead and say a majority of that was just kind of pure luck. And our luck stat isn't even that good. Wait, was that? Oh, okay. For a second I thought I was equal on hollowing and level, which I thought would have been kind of funny. Well, alrighty then. At some point, Sigurd will be in that well. It's a bummer we can't see Gandalf's glorious beard with this hat, but at the same time our beard could be much better anyways. Alrighty. Now watch me whip. Nah, that's all you get. I'm not much of a singer. Only in a crowd where no one can specifically hear me am I a singer. Wow. Gandalf, no! Suppose that's what happens when you play a little bit reckless. Okay. I know there is an Estus shard right there. Damn, Gandalf. Something I should have done off screen, and perhaps I'll do it in between this stream and the next, is get the 20k souls for the ring of, or to the key, I mean, to the top of Firelink Shrine that the handmaidens themselves. I don't know.
Welcome home, speak then. Very well. Then touch the dark, take nourishment. Let these souls return from the essence, manifested.
I'll just start working hard on intelligence.
Farewell, Ishmel the Flame.
It's only gonna boost me all around.
Ah, 'tis good. What neat.
That one, I believe. Yeah.
Prithee, be careful. I don't want that.
But my reasoning for not getting it yet is I get the Estus shard out of it. And the ring, which would, the silver serpent ring, which would help when I'm farming. But then that's a lot of farming just to get better at farming. I don't know if that's worth it or not. I'm not even sure the Estus shard is really worth it at that point. Because 20k still gets me at least 2 levels. I guess eventually it would pay off, but the math, I'm no math expert, and yeah, eventually it would pay off, but I don't know if that eventually would be in New Game Plus or not. Thank you. There's 2 great swords we can get in here, but I don't know if either of them are going to be better than what we got. A store great sword might. This isn't ever really one of my favorite areas. In fact, my 2 least favorite areas in the game, probably the next 2. This place, the Cathedral of the Deep, and Catacombs of Catharsis, or Carthus, however that's pronounced. These wardens, their movements remind me of the dances. Nice. And I believe we've made friends with this guy already. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. He's not gonna have a problem with us. Yep. Let's see what this message has to say about a butthole. Time for destroy. Butthole. Ha ha ha. Thank you for the comment, Nathaniel Weaver. Okay. Great thing about having something is this. It just looks so sad. Nope. Nope. Oh, perfect. It's like a Lord of the Rings reference right there. I believe in the third movie where they're climbing up on the castle. Or those giant pillar things. The guy that played Gandalf is gay? I believe that. He is very magical after all. And now we wait until we can lock on. Maybe. Yeah. Our I mean, the amount of times Frodo woke up in a strange room with new clothes on. I'm sure that was a strange experience. Like, almost after every major battle, Frodo would be recovering in a hospital bed or something. New shirt and everything on. But maybe it was all good. It was Elijah Wood, after all, so you never know. I'm playing on PlayStation 4. I know, yeah, PC Master Race and all that, but I don't know. PS4 is pretty convenient. Oh, that was awful. I got a potion back, but it wasn't a health potion. Great. Do we have like a blessing or anything? Oh, Xbox One, yeah. I've got quite a few friends on the Xbox. And some friends tell me that several glitches were still available on Xbox. I'm pretty sure they fixed most of them on PS4. Like the Sacred Flame glitch and stuff. Ever since Balrog, Gandalf has a natural fear of fire. Canon. Yeah. I feel you there. I mean, I totally see, like, glitches in PvP should probably be fixed immediately. PvE, you know. It's players against the environment, so I don't think that's as big of an issue. Right now, just kind of avoid anyone using Sacred Flame. Can't. Yeah, great. PvP in general right now just feels so weird. If you're not using a straight sword or a spear, you're pretty much just outclassed in anything. Mound makers are definitely my favorite covenant. So enjoyable being able to interact with the environment and still attack the host, just kind of do whatever the heck you want. I just find that really fun. Don't mind me. Why, thank you, Giant. Somehow I live. Alright, cool. Changed it a lot, but I run Katana Twin Blade. Oh, are you talking about the Onichiri and Uchiha Katana, I believe? Or whatever the twin one is. Okay, bye. Yeah. Yeah, no, I have a katana build on my level 200 I've been having a lot of fun with lately. And I use that twin katana. I use the hollow bleed build though. It's pretty strong. Oh, where did that other thief go? There he is. Okay. Hmm. I do like nothing. He could probably rock my world too. Oh. Old man screams just sound so painful. Oh. Gandalf, it's been fun, but you might not make it. Oh, maybe so. Cool. Have you been playing the Dark Souls series for long, Nathaniel? Why didn't I rest? Sunlight blade combo. Oh, you mean with the katanas? Oh, nice. I personally have played and beaten the whole series so far, but I didn't. I started with Demon Souls, but I didn't start playing Demon Souls until pretty much around the time Dark Souls 2 released. So, I was pretty late to the game. We want that, but yeah, there's some stuff over here we can get. So I'm assuming since you've played through them all, I must ask, as I must ask any Souls fan, what your favorite of the From Software series is. Oh, fisticuffs spilled, Cool. Dark Souls 2, yeah. Where? And FromSoft make Armored Core? I played a lot of Armored Core. Was it Armored Core 3 or 4? But I had a lot of fun with it as a PS2 one. Also been playing a lot of Dark Souls 2 lately. I just got the... probably 4. I was playing it over at a friend's house. I didn't actually own a copy of it myself. Yeah, I've been playing Dark Souls 2 again. I just got the Scholar of the First Sin edition. Yeah. I think I'm right there with you. Because I remember a lot more than I realized of Dark Souls 2, and playing the Scholar of the First Sin edition, there's so many more enemies and areas I don't remember and things like that. Like, on the way to the boss fight to the old Dragon Slayer, there is now an actual dragon. My first time playing through that game on the original version, I do not remember that, and feel like that'd be something you'd remember. Twin blades and daggers. Oh, that's a shame. Twin blades were awesome. That dude just does not care. What's up, man? Okay, now he cares. Oh, the Twin Blades are the best edition. Not really sure what I'm trying to accomplish here. Not even. I'm just gonna try and go from the other bonfire. This doesn't help much. Yeah, thank you. Roommates just walked by. Let's see here. My goal for this stream is to at least get to the Boreal Valley. If I can get there by the end of the stream, I'll be happy. I never really play magic builds, so this has been quite the haul for me. Get all three of those up. Oh, hey Robin Kent, welcome back. Nice to see you again. Well, thanks for joining me. Power build, like strength build? And yes, this is still Gandalf. Yep, same guy. What? Yeah, my first playthroughs are usually strength builds. I've always been a fan of great swords, even though they're not that great in this one. Wait, that's not Henri. There's Henri. And yeah, at 130 you're probably a little bit overleveled for the start of the game. Yeah, Dark Sword is ridiculous right now. I mean, any straight sword's really good at the moment, but Dark Sword especially. Dexterity is pretty fun. This fight always reminds me how much I need to... Oh, thank you. This fight always reminds me how much I need to level up stamina. I keep wanting to keep swinging at these guys, and I realize I can't. Alright, thanks for joining me, Nathaniel. Take care. Have a good one. Yeah, Robin, I play League. I don't play much right now because the current laptop I have is not very good. I've got like 1,000 hours on League or something like that right now. I have been playing League of Legends since Season 2, so I guess you would call me a veteran of League. I've been there for quite some time. Perfect. I've actually never had see die in a fight before like that. Sounds loud. Alright, I'll fix that after this fight, sorry. And fall out. Oh my. This might be harder than I thought. As I was saying... Yeah, right. As I was saying, I've got 1,000 hours on League of Legends. I've been playing since Season 2. And... yeah. My favorite champions are probably Ezreal and Draven. I'm a big fan of Echo too, even though I don't really play AP very much. Alright. I'm just... oh. There we go. Right now we're in season... I think we just started season 6. Yeah. Yeah, I tried keeping my distance, and I thought the Soul Greatsword would be helping out much more than it did, so I'm gonna be trying to go a different route than that. Whoops. Man, that may have been my first time losing to the deacons. That's kind of embarrassing to lose to them. A little bit. Oh man. Wow. Okay, yeah. Yeah, his questline's not that difficult, but it is very picky. Um, I can show you second part right now, possibly. So after you fight the demon with him, he should show up over here.
Hello? Hello? Anyone there? Anyone at all? Oh. I know that voice. Just how long has it been? It's me, Siegfried of Katerina. I'm loath to admit it, but I've been had. Someone's swiped my armor. Did you happen to see it?
Yeah, this is after I've already fought the fire demon with him.
Oh, yes. I see. Not to worry. Great planning begets great fortune. An old tale of the Knights of Katerina. And I am a master planner, I do say. Ha 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 ha.
So yeah, after you fight the demon with him, he shows up there, but after you do specific things in this cathedral. I think it involves the fact you have to have all three of the platforms raised. I think that's what triggers him. I'm not 100% sure on that. Like, because I've got that one, and that one. After talking to him there, we have to find out who stole his armor. Which, I'll go find that right now. How do you lower those? I think you want them raised. But there's levers on the sides for each of those. If I did everything right, the guy who has his armor should be over here now. Hmm. Yeah, he should be right here. There should be a guy wearing Sigurd's armor. Hmm. Yeah, he'll be wearing the armor and tell you about a treasure across the bridge, and then when you try to go across it, he lowers it. It's patches. So like from previous games, he'll dupe you and try and feed you to the giants. Um, After that, you'll have to either find patches again to one, kill him and take the armor, or eventually he will become a merchant and you can buy the armor and give it to Sigurd. Sigurd should still be in the well, then. Yeah, no problem. And the next place Sigurd shows up after that will be the Boreal Valley. Oh, Grey Rat, the thief. His questline is very strange. It's very dependent on what bosses you kill at what point in time, what NPCs you talk to. Because after you unlock his cell, he goes out to different places that you find. If he survives, he comes back with some really cool stuff. Yeah, right? Oh, Cirrus, no! Thanks for the help, Cirrus. We didn't even do damage to him before Cirrus died. Oh my gosh. Go ahead and pop one of that. Yeah, if you have any trouble with that boss, that's a little trick. The alluring skull will work on all these guys. Where is the guy in red? None of you guys. It's like, okay. That was weird. Oh, back here. And being a spellcaster in this fight is actually not that good. Okay. Now we should have the main dude. Oh, my computers, or my helpers have died. This fight actually very much sucks as a caster. Anytime I try to summon something, I'll just die to fireballs. Oh, this sucks. I'm gonna die to curse. I don't know who's casting it either. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, I play on PS4. I was saying computer as in like the NPCs. God. I didn't expect these guys to be much of an issue. Let's see here. Yeah, that would help. I really wish I didn't waste all my alluring skulls on that attempt. Okay, yeah, sure. Hollowing in this game is very different than what happened in Dark Souls 2. In Dark Souls 2, if you hollowed, it was very bad. Your health would slowly decline. After each death, you'd lose a percentage of your health. But in this game, in Dark Souls 3, hollowing doesn't really... There's not a whole lot of negative effect on you. Actually, if you get your hollowing above, I believe it's 18, you get a free 5 or 10 points into your luck stat if you have a hollow weapon, using a hollow gem and stuff like that. So going hollow is mainly for luck builds, but the free levels ups, all hollowing really does in this game is the luck stat and makes you look like beef jerky. The only negative effect people can find, somewhat recent, is it's a little bit harder to summon people. You're not as likely to see summon signs on the ground. But as far as all the positive effects, it's not really, I don't know. It hasn't been that bad, I should say. Ooh, my 180 souls. Need that. Yeah, I don't know. Because if you experienced Halloween in Dark Souls 2, it was awful, so I'll take the little bit harder to summon people over losing a percentage of my total health each time I hollow. We're doing much better this time. Great swords. Great swords work so well on this dude. Whoops. Kind of surprising the Soul Great Sword really kind of sucks. Or these guys just have a ton of health. Love it when you can get them to fall down. Ugh. Nice. The best infusion. It really depends on your build, for the most part. The main thing is really just knowing what the infusions do, what it benefits. So like if you're doing luck build, Hollow will definitely be the best infusion for you. But if you're doing strength and dexterity, Refined, tanky. I don't think there's any infusions that go off of your health, actually. I may be wrong about that, but as far as more damage, that's a little bit iffy, because there's... I'll show you real quick. I'll show you with whatever infusions I have at the moment. Not very many, but... Okay, so... For example, let's just take this longsword, right? So its standard is 110 with 17 bonus from my stats. If I put a refined on it, the stats go from D to C. It lowers the base damage to 99, but my boost from my stats, which I have bare minimum stats at the moment, jumps up to 27. I have intelligence build right now, so something like crystal, which adds scaling from my intelligence, would be really good. Fire. Yeah. So you see the two Ds, that's my strength and my dexterity. And raw takes out all scaling completely, but gives high base damage. Fire takes out all scaling, but adds fire damage. blessed adds faith scaling. Deep is dark, yeah. But it really depends what your highest stat is. For most people, the refined, if you're playing melee, refined gem is probably going to be your best bet. I did my first 3 playthroughs with a refined dark sword and it just stomped everything. A scale is super high, and then S scale is the highest scaling you can possibly get. If you have S scale on a weapon, that probably means the base damage is not very high. But if you have enough put into the stat, it doesn't matter. Yeah, just keep leveling up. I can only level up once, wow. Guess we'll do endurance.
Farewell, Ashen, may the flames.
Well, my goal was to... Okay, I do have S scale, but... Me. The S scaling means... So, like, if you have S scaling in strength, that means the more strength you have, the more damage it will do. And the fact that it is S instead of A or B or C or D simply means that your strength points equal even more damage than it would, if that makes sense. So, the more points you put into strength, the higher that S scale will, the higher that S scaled weapon will do. It's not really like a certain level requirement, it's just the more points you have in that stat specifically. Well, I got about 5 minutes left, and I don't know if we'll be able to get to the Abyss Watchers or not. But we will certainly try. That's a bummer. I was hoping to get to the Boreal Valley at least with this one, but ran out of time faster than I thought I was going to. Oh shit. I messed up. Oh, I've got work. Yeah, so that's why I have to leave in 5 minutes. Trust me, if I didn't have work, I'd be playing this all day long, so. Oh, I've never had that NPC summon right there. Oh, thanks, man. It's not a hard job. I make sandwiches at a restaurant. Oh, from the computer I just summoned. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh. Invaded. Well, 2-for-1 sale at Walmart. Oh yeah. Look at that dork. Shrek. Shrek wants me out of his swamp. Uh-oh. This is not good. Oh, you jerk, healing. I'm just kind of let him have that. I'm gonna put the effort of healing. So filling with new products. Yeah. And the English word for that, we call that stocking. We do that in a lot of jobs, mainly grocery stores and supermarkets and stuff like that. If you're talking about like filling the shelves with the new products and everything, call those stalkers, like STOCKERS, not like the creeper following girls home and stuff. Hmm. I think I just might have barely enough time to fail an Abyss Watcher's attempt. So we're gonna go do that. No problem. Alright. Get a random sunbro. Or not. Someone, anyone. Alright. You have a good night. Thanks for tuning in with me. Hopefully I'll catch you next time. I guess we'll call it good then. And I guess next time we'll take on the Abyss Watchers. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope you all have a lovely day.